thinking about the guy that did our wedding photography. Best mom hired him, so I didn't feel like I had that much wiggle room to complain. But we told him in the beginning, you know, don't worry about doing too much post-processing on it. And he's like, oh no, it comes with the package. And I was like, no, I know how to, you know, do photo editing. He's like, oh, it's part of what I do, don't worry about it. And like, he just wasn't even listening. Like, seriously, I let it go. I'm like, well, maybe he'll, you know, whatever. So it came time, and like the whole thing was, it wasn't so much, it felt like it wasn't even about the pictures he took. It was like, all right, here's this photograph, blah, 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 blah. And, oh, okay, I didn't even see your turn signal, my bad. I don't even, it's like, oh, here's this and this and this, and here's the original picture, this is what I changed. It's like, dude, I don't give a fuck about any of this. And like some of the stuff I could see the Photoshop, like I could see where he fucked with shit before he said anything, because he's really not good at it. It's like, dude, you need to be more careful when photoshopping branches out of where water is, because there is a pattern to water. When there's ripples going across it, there's a pattern, and you can see when there's a chunk that doesn't match up with the rest. Like, what the fuck is this? Like, that is weird. But anyway, that's fine. So I was asking, there's someone on my friends list on one of my Facebooks that does photography, all kinds, corporate and personal, and weddings and landscaping and for sale and all kinds of photography. And I asked them about it, like, well, that's awful strange. I'm like, that's not very good customer service. Like, I completely fucking agree. Like, she said when she does the photography shit, she's like, well, the customer's paying for it, so I'm gonna do what the customer wants. I don't understand why anybody would be like he was. And we had to pay, I think we paid $60 for a DVD copy of the original photos. And it's like, dude, why? Like, really? We already paid, they paid him hundreds of bucks to do it. The one thing where it's worth the money, not the $60 for the data CD, that was really goddamn stupid. But his price was worth it, because when it came time to do it, we realized we had no idea what the fuck we were doing. Like, neither of us have really been to weddings. We didn't ask anyone, like, what are we going to do? We didn't think about it. And there's all kinds of weird traditions that we just don't care about. And so we pretty much guided the wedding. Like, oh, now it's time to do this. Oh, now it's time to do this. It's like, all right. So he was worth the money. It's just, when it came down to look at my fucking editing, it's like, no, I don't care about that. I had a pimple in the middle of my forehead or something like that, and he edited that out of all the pictures, which was one of the things on the day. I'm like, it doesn't matter. Oh, best ask me what I'm wanting for dinner. I don't know. I'm just going home. I'm not going to respond because I'm recording a video. LOL. Keep thinking, did I talk about the dream last night? I had a dream last night. I talked about the neighbor that used to live down the way, that moved away. Hey, okay. But I did not, I don't think I mentioned the dream. I had a dream about that neighbor. I've been thinking about it off and on today because it was a vivid, long dream. And in that dream, because when we first bumped into them, I know they were like 17. I'm sure they were 16 or 17. I'm sure. But in the dream, they were younger. And it was strange. But in the dream, they looked better too. Like, I don't understand how they changed from reality to how they were in my dream. But the flirting in the dream was a lot more hands-on and shit. Like, it was, I guess there is hands-on flirting. What do you call that? I think that's beyond flirting. Like, you know, touching the arm, like I'm sitting down, she's sitting next to me, talking to me, put her hand on my thigh while she's talking to me, or above my knee, or whatever that part's called. I think that's too low to be the thigh. Put her hand on my leg above my knee. You know, are we doing this? That black car, I turned my turn signal on, they sped up. And I was like, but then they jumped over, so maybe they were just, I don't know. Whatever, it doesn't matter. So anyway, but it got to the point where we'd like make out and shit, like in front of her family. And I, like in my head, I'm freaking the fuck out. Like, I think I was in my 30s. Because I'm 40 right now, and I think in the dream I was like 34. And I was single. But I had Lily. Like, Beth had died in the dream. It was so weird. And like, I think I was still fucked up about that. But I know I was still fucked up about that because that was talked about in length. Like, so we were all staying in the same place. Like, we were on vacation in like a vacation house, and she was the girl from a while ago was there in the dream. That was what the whole thing was about this morning. So I was thinking about the dreams. So I started talking about that. But anyway, what the fuck is this? Well, why are we doing this? What's with the stoppage? Do we need to get out a plunger and some Pepto-Bit? Wait, what's it called? Do we need some diuretics and a plunger? What's that shit? What are the names of diuretics? Oh, crash into a green car. I don't remember. No, not Tom's. It doesn't matter. Bad joke. The joke is such a failure now. It doesn't even matter. But I was on vacation with Lily, and whoa, this green car keeps speeding up. I feel like I'm doing the same thing though. But she was there, her parents were there, Lily was there, there was other kids there that I don't even know. Like, right in my life, I don't even know those other kids. Something must be fucked up there. This bad at 4:45. Okay, I don't know why I thought it was a day I left at 2. I'm retarded. I have a problem with the brain. But yeah, she was getting real touchy-feely, like in front of her family. And then there was a tornado. I think we were up in the hills, like outside of Cottonwood, at some like at a cabin in like one of the national parks up there or something. But there was a fucking tornado. And I feel like there was more shit than just a tornado. Like I seem to remember it was like a tornado, and I definitely recall earthquakes. And earthquakes and tornadoes have nothing to do with each other. Completely different nature-related causes for those, as far as I know. I mean, I don't. All the earthquake shit I know about involves tectonic shift, magma combination. Tornadoes are all atmospheric, as far as I know. I don't believe there's any atmospheric caused earthquakes. But all kinds of shit was going on. Probably because I was reading about the aurora that's going to be visible a lot further south, and a lot of the conspiracy theories about the poles shifting coming up here in a couple weeks. But I might just get off on Dobson. I've never gone off on Dobson. I'm not sure how that works. It's because I'm too busy trying to remember all the shit that happened in the dream when it started going crazy. All kinds of shit going on behind me. I guess I'm going to stay on the interstate and go north. Because I got over here. And this means north. Yeah, but by the end of the dream, her and I broke off. Well, because of the way the shit started to go crazy. The parents grabbed some of the kids and took off to. They thought there was a storm shelter, but I didn't know anything about it. Oh, there's a bunch of flashing lights. I didn't know fuck all about any storm shelter. So I did not follow them. And I said, come this way. And we went to like a shed that was built into a hill. And we were fine until the earthquake started. And when the earthquake started, we went back to the cabin. And the cabin was fine. Some of the windows on one side were blown out. But then shit went down in the bedroom. Because we went into the bedroom because just the construction of it. It was like one of those bedrooms where it's like a back room, but there's a heavy beam across the ceiling because there's storage above. And I figured that was safe. There was nothing in the storage though. So I figured that was the safest place to be. We didn't want to be near trees. And then that shit started going down. And then I woke up. What a goddamn bummer. I'd like to reiterate, pale skin and black hair is the best shit in the whole world. Not that anybody cares, but it is directly relevant. Anyway. Yeah, shit that happened in that dream was definitely illegal. Definitely illegal. And it was so odd. It felt so awkward because she was instigating a bunch of shit in front of her parents. And her dad was cool as could be. Her grandma was there. Grandma cool as could be. Mom shot me a couple looks. Because her mom was like probably 5 years older than me. Not even that. It was all very awkward. But for me, like the mom shot me some looks, but it was mostly smiles. It was very strange. It was a very goddamn, it was an unsettling dream. Because yeah. But anyway, at lunch today, I had the one burrito and I was like, man, I need to drink a bunch of water because I'm still a little hungry. But I know a lot of water would take care of that, no problem. I had enough calories today because I wasn't as busy as I thought we would be. But then Dre's like, hey, they gave me the wrong order. They gave me like 2 combos. So, whoop. So he's like, do you want one of the sandwiches? Chicken sandwich from Popeyes. Which is funny because I had that last night. And I'm like, fuck yeah, I want that shit. Throw it in my face. So, I ate a chicken sandwich, which was, I did not need it. I surely didn't need it, and I still feel full. And I have heartburn as well. I didn't realize until just a few minutes ago. But it was so good, I don't regret it. And it was free. Honestly, that's the best. Free food tastes better anyway. And I love their sandwich. Their chicken sandwiches are good. I think their fries are better. But their chicken sandwiches are good. Not like, they're not like amazing to the point where they should ever sell out. That's ridiculous. That sounds like a supply issue. That does not sound like a demand issue. I think the demand just kind of was pretending to exist, like to cover the demand problem or the supply problem. I think they kind of played it off like it was a demand thing, but I think it was a supply thing. Somebody fucked up on the supply side. That's what it was. I would be willing to bet money. Because a lot of the posts I saw about it, the people that were posting it didn't seem that invested. And a lot of the commenters were like, this shit's not that awesome. What are you talking about? But what I was surprised about when I finally went and tried it, the Popeye's chicken sandwich, because I got a combo, I was surprised how fucking good the French fries are. Fucking awesome. I wish I had my camera out in my car, because I'd find a little bit of high ground or someplace and take a picture of the mountaintop poking through the clouds. Oh, up there. Extra cool. Cool story, huh? Look at that little dog. Go, little dog, go! So weird. That dream. Like, all day, I'd just be thinking about, like, her kissing on me and shit. And her dad, like, holding a at one point, we were outside, and she was, like, kissing on my neck and my cheek and shit. And I was, like, making eye contact and talking to her dad. Like, nothing was going on. He wasn't fazed at fucking all. At fucking all. And I'm, like, panicking. Like, oh my God, I'm gonna get my ass beat. And I'm going to prison forever. But everybody was chill. It was so fucking weird. It was so fucking weird. But I'm almost home, so fuck y'all. And fuck your assholes. Fuck your assholes with your own hands. Think of that shit, motherfuckers.